Have you ever come across someone who almost never posts pictures online? No selfies, no birthday celebrations, no vacation photos, no constant updates about their life. In a world where attention feels like currency, these people can seem almost invisible. While others are sharing every moment, they quietly stay in the background. But psychology suggests this behavior isn't random at all. In fact, choosing not to post photos on social media can reveal something powerful about a person's mindset, confidence, and emotional intelligence. Let's explore the real psychology behind people who rarely post their pictures online. First, they choose privacy over popularity. Psychologists say that people who rarely share photos often have a strong sense of privacy. They prefer controlling what others know about them rather than broadcasting their lives to the world. This doesn't mean they are antisocial or disconnected. Instead, they carefully protect their personal space and emotional boundaries. While many people look for validation through likes, comments, and reactions, these individuals rely more on self-validation. They don't feel the need to prove their happiness or success to others. Their satisfaction comes from within, not from an audience. And that quiet independence is often a subtle sign of inner confidence. Second, they usually have strong self-awareness. Studies on something called self-concept clarity show that people who share less online often have a clearer understanding of who they are. They know their values, they understand their goals, and they are comfortable with their identity. Because of this, they feel less pressure to follow trends or imitate what everyone else is doing online. They're not constantly comparing their life to someone else's highlight reel. Their happiness doesn't depend on how others react to them. It grows from their own sense of purpose. Third, they tend to be emotionally secure. Posting less on social media is often linked to what psychologists call secure self-esteem. This is a type of confidence that doesn't depend on attention. People with secure self-esteem don't feel the need to post selfies to prove they're attractive, successful, or interesting. They already feel complete as they are. Because of this emotional stability, they are often less anxious, less approval-seeking, and more focused on meaningful goals in the real world. Their energy goes into building their life, not constantly displaying it. Fourth, they are often deep thinkers rather than show-offs. People who stay quiet online tend to be more introspective. They think before they speak. They reflect before they share. Instead of posting everything, they choose their words and moments carefully. This often comes from a psychological trait called an internal locus of evaluation. In simple terms, it means they judge themselves by their own standards rather than by public opinion. They care less about applause and more about authenticity. And because of this, they often prefer deep conversations and meaningful connections over quick likes and superficial interactions. Fifth, they understand the illusion of social media. Many people who post less are fully aware of how misleading social media can be. Psychologists describe this through something known as social comparison theory. Online platforms often show only the best moments of people's lives, their achievements, their smiles, their perfect pictures. When we constantly see these highlights, it's easy to start comparing our everyday reality to someone else's carefully curated image. But people who stay low-key online often recognize this illusion. Instead of getting caught in the endless comparison cycle, they step away from it. They choose peace over performance. So the next time you notice someone who never posts pictures online, don't immediately assume they are shy, lonely, or antisocial. They might simply be more grounded, more emotionally intelligent, and more self-aware than many people constantly chasing attention online. They don't need to be seen by everyone to feel confident about who they are. And sometimes, the quietest people online are the ones who understand themselves the most. If you enjoy discovering the hidden psychology behind human behavior, stay curious, because understanding the mind can reveal more about people than anything they post online.